Hi guys, my name is Ivan and I'm rebuilding sailboat named Victoria. My plan is link the edges with the structure, that top plate of top skin of the deck I laid down last time, and tackle this question. Well, on the starboard side we also have this stress crack, so I'm gonna grind it down and fix this little issue. Not too bad. I would say it's success. Another piece. Yeah, we'll wait until this stuff get cured. Next day, and this resin completely cured, which is nice. And I see the level is flat right now. Very cool. So the step, now I have a step down actually. So I will just ferret down a little bit, and I will remove pill platter now and switch over to this last section of the deck. So I'm gonna need to remove the box, mark the cut for the deck, and cut it off, clean it over. Yeah, really nice surface, really flat, a little bit textured, but it's really cool. It's just need to sand it a bit and maybe ferret a little bit and paint. Box is gone, so let's mark the line to cut and cut it off. Well, nothing new, just wet MDF. I want to show you guys my top skin plate with the kind of initial fail on factory. As you can see, I grind down this kind of up to the solid piece, and on the internal side you see those CSM wisps are not really wetted too much. It just like either no resin enough, or the resin wasn't really cured, or not really activated at all. So as you can see, it's all the way up to the end. So this whole joint was failed actually from the beginning. So it is what it is, so let's fix it. Well, everything is cleaned and prepped, so I'm gonna assemble it back with the new parts, and it seems like this section was done on Friday afternoon before long weekend or something like this, in rush for sure. There's a bunch of weak spots here and not really wetted enough. Maybe resin wasn't really cured or mixed thoroughly. So anyway, it's all cleaned up, and I'm gonna fix it. Well, unfortunately, sun turned out to me, and I cannot continue. I cannot make it shape over there, so I will continue tomorrow maybe. Next day, and the whole deck is wet actually, so I'm gonna dry it out a little bit. Well, it's all done. The edge is sealed. Yeah, unfortunately, I actually screw up this section. This sheet of glass was sitting in the water. Actually, I just dropped it down on the floor, and there was a wet floor. Anyway, I dried out, I hope, and we'll see. I'm gonna make a big pile of glass here anyway, so it's if it's gonna fail, I'll just grind it down. So I'm still thinking what to do with these big holes actually. So I wanna kind of keep it for now, and later on maybe build some sort of storage. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's just empty space there, not used at all. So pretty much useless. But the thing is, I need to, for the reinforced stuff, I need to make sure that that stuff is one piece. So I'm gonna build those 2 blanks for these holes from just maybe a couple of layers of fiberglass, preferably maybe 1708, and I just glue it in from inside. Maybe use screws to hold it in place, and this will gives me some options to lay over glass on top of that. So yeah, let's do these blanks now. So I received a roll of peel ply material from AliExpress, and I just want to try on something not really significantly important thing. So I'm not really excited too much about this peel ply, because when I roll it down, I didn't feel like same thing like I used to have with the blue one. That one made of nylon, I guess, and this one is polyester material. So we'll see how this stuff will peel off, if it will, of course, because this is polyester. I don't know what how this will react with this resin, which is also polyester. We'll see. Today it's this all cured, and I want to peel ply off and see what is under. Well, what I can see, it's a nice actually texture, and I don't see any problem on the surface actually at all. There's a few spots, but this is deep down, which is my fault for de-airing. But surface is nice, so I would confirm that peel ply is absolutely usable, not a big deal at all. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it off a little bit the edges and trim off the sides after, but maybe later on. These plates are really cool if you need to make some. It's very sturdy, very flexible at the same time. It's easy to make at home, you know. Well, one side actually is more smoother than the other. The side is smoother than came from the parchment paper side, and top side is came from the peel ply. So yeah, it's ready to use for next stage. Well, yesterday I missed the time to cutting off these wisps when it's gelling, and I have to grind it down. And I already figured out how to punch my finger, cut it through. So anyway, let's grind it down a bit. Well, it's done. Yeah, unfortunately sun came up and I should make it shade actually. Not believing that the sun will not come up, so anyway, we made it. It's okay, so we'll get solid and continue to the next stage. This is it for this episode. If you like this video, please hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and leave comments down below. Thank you, bye.